Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Ripple effect. MoneyGram stock shoots up 22% today. Oh, there's so much to talk about today. In this video, I'm going to be covering that, and at the end, something for fun. Take a look at this. My, how time flies. Happy BitConnect Rest in Peace Day, everybody, from the Bitcoinist.com. Oh yes, on this day 2 years ago, BitConnect, the greatest Ponzi scheme in all of crypto history, was finally shut down. BitConnect! That's how you have to say it, though, right? Alright, let's get rolling. But before I do, if you would please delicately tap that like button, and if you are a fan of Ripple and XRP, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel. It's better than BitConnect, so got that going for me. Alright. Take a look. And here, let me just jump in. The shares of MoneyGram on NASDAQ MGI have skyrocketed by more than 22% on January 16th. That's today. And by the way, you can absolutely thank Ripple for all of this that has been set in motion. That's my opinion anyway. The company's stock is currently trading at $2.70. Well, let me get you the current price. That's pretty close. It's at $2.72 after reaching an intraday high of $2.77 at 11:35 a.m. This is one of the biggest one-day increase for MoneyGram since it exploded by more than 155% on June 18th of 2019. Now, they wrote 2020 because they're crypto media and they don't check their work. They meant 2019 because otherwise they're referencing the future as if it had occurred in the past, which don't make no damn sense, says Moon Lambo. So anyway, so that was after blockchain behemoth Ripple made a hefty investment in the, quote, struggling firm. And I think it's fair to say that in terms of stock price, the stock price, it was on the struggle bus. You know, here, if you go back here, let me show you. This is the max history, which goes back to, 2004, August, this is the furthest back date I can find, August 1st, 2004. It's at $133 at its peak in, let's see, what's this, June 2006. What's the highest price I could find here? $278 and change. And again, it's now down to $2.72. So, stock price has seen better days, but it's also seen worse days. If you go over the last year, in fact, here we go. So right here on this chart, June 10th, it was at $1.49. That's close to the low point. It wasn't, but $1.39 maybe was the low point. And then Ripple invested, and bam, it just ran out. It started all the speculative frenzy that you've been seeing for over half a year. This is what set it off specifically. It's Ripple doing this. And it's funny, I just came across this too. This is just a few sentences from TradingView unrelated to MoneyGram, but it makes sense here. They were just talking about the volatility of stocks in general. And so, stocks with the highest volatility in the U.S. stock market. The volatility of a stock is the fluctuation of price in any given time frame. The most volatile stocks may demonstrate price fluctuations of up to several 100% during the day. In the developed markets, volatility tends to be much lower and doesn't exceed 20 to 30% during the quiet periods. Yeah, fair enough. And that's why, and there is an acknowledgement of this, that it is broadly accepted that mature markets don't act the way that you see crypto, the price of cryptocurrencies, behave in terms of price action, just because it's in its nascency. There's a frenzy around the technology and all this and that, but still you can see massive swings nonetheless. On January 15th, MoneyGram reported a 2% year-over-year increase in the number of global money transfers. Now, prior to that, the Dallas-based company made an announcement about shattering its previous transaction record during the recent holiday season. And in a new press release, Alex Holmes, the CEO of MoneyGram, once again emphasized the importance of digitization, stating, quote, "We've been focused on digitizing each customer touchpoint, and these results highlight how consumers are increasingly valuing the investments we've made as part of our digital transformation," said Alex Holmes, MoneyGram chairman and CEO. Now, Ripple, which owns a 10% stake in MoneyGram, is part of the company's digital transformation. Yeah, for sure. MoneyGram utilizes the XRP cryptocurrency for making cross-border payments. And during his interview with CNN, Holmes described the ability of XRP to instantly transfer value as, quote, magical. And so I pulled up that just for the fun of it here. I'm not sure how many of you saw this, because this is just from a couple weeks or 3 weeks ago, whatever it was. And take a look at this. I was in an interview with CNN's Julia Chatterley, and he said, Holmes added that Ripple's ability to move money with its data is magical since it allows instantly transferring funds without any trapped liquidity. And here's the quote. They also have the vision that encapsulates what we are trying to do as well, I think, and Ripple and its crypto XRP are innovative in that sense. And of course, what do I always say? Utility actually matters. So we'll see where the stock price of MoneyGram ultimately goes. I'm not under any illusion that long-term Ripple will either be the make or break for MoneyGram's stock price. It can certainly help to push it to the upside, no doubt. I'm not denying that, not by any means. But there's a lot of other stuff going on. There's over 22,000 corridors in which MoneyGram operates, and especially in the short term, given that the XRP ecosystem still really needs to get built out, the way that Ripple intends for XRP to be positioned as a bridge currency, you need corridors to be built out. They just don't exist today. There's several of them right now. That's it. So there's a lot that can happen in terms of where MoneyGram's stock price is going to go. But for me, it's fun to track this stuff since I'm a member of the XRP community, and they're actually literally using XRP every single day. So for me, that's interesting. But yeah, I'm not going to pick individual stocks, but we'll see. And I was even looking at this. This is a website that just had a write up about MoneyGram, and they're questioning, okay, a worthy stock for long-term investors. That's what they're writing. And I don't want to go through the whole thing, but I did want to get to the bottom. They seem a little bit skeptical here, and they didn't really reference Ripple in here. But again, that's just part of what's going on here. It kind of set off the frenzy around the price, if I can, label it that way, how it's been behaving for the last half year or so. But here's the conclusion from what this website, dwinx.com, thinks. MoneyGram stock is presenting a less attractive investment opportunity when compared to similarly sized corporations in the same industry. The price performance of these shares has not shown much promise, and the financial results that this company has recently delivered present a highly risky investment. That's what they say anyway. But of course, if the price had already dramatically rocketed up even further, then, you would have missed the boat anyway, missed the opportunity, so we'll see. But, the stock price of MoneyGram, I mentioned this kind of recently, actually, and I hadn't talked about MoneyGram's stock price in a while because not too much had been happening, but even if you look over the last 5 days, maybe like 2 days ago, I mentioned that the stock prices are down to like $2.20 or something like that at the time, and, here you go, a day or two later, it just kind of rockets up. But even over the last 6 months, it's high. It got up to over $6, $6.11. But, to me, I'm still substantially more, I'm bully for MoneyGram for what they're doing. I'm very happy, and it's a great partnership between MoneyGram and Ripple. I'm still more interested, me personally, in just investing in XRP. I think that's going to represent an opportunity for much more notable returns. Now, I'm not offering financial advice, or I don't have a financial background. I'm just sharing an opinion with you in stating that. All right, next here, happy BitConnect Rest in Peace Day, everybody. Oh, BitConnect. The crypto lending scheme, known for its mass audience meetings and pervasive messages, promised huge rates of return depending on always booming Bitcoin prices. At its peak, BitConnect, which was BCC, token prices reached close to $600. That's amazing right here. And then there's a little tweet here stating, 2 years ago today, BitConnect shut down its lending scam. But in just one day, BCC sank to below $1 and was soon delisted from all exchanges after announcing it was closing due to multiple cease and desist notices. BitConnect was the first so-called crypto lending scheme, which took in Bitcoin and paid out enormous interest rates in dollars. BitConnect's trick was that customers had to convert their Bitcoin to BCC, that's the BitConnect token again, on the website. Because BCC only traded on the internal BitConnect exchange, the scheme could set the price as high as it wished. BCC started off cautiously with a price of just $3.50, but latecomers had to pay a much steeper price. Of course, this approach describes a typical Ponzi scheme or a financial pyramid, which relies on new investors paying in to pay out to earlier investors. But BitConnect also managed to pay out monthly returns consistently for most of the scheme's duration, helping to create the illusion of a stable system. And that's how it really is for all Ponzi's. At some point, look, it operates just fine for X amount of time, but then inevitably it all comes crashing down because Ponzi schemes are not sustainable. Just ask Bernie Madoff if you don't believe me. So there you go. I'm glad it's gone, and the people that created it suck, and I hope they all rot in hell. So there we go. As my grandpappy used to say, people are no damn good. Cold hard facts, my friends. That's it for this video, though. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything, because if anything that I say or write, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!